It's indeed an exciting event here, not only for us as a nation, but particularly for myself as a Minister for Women, Children, and Poverty Alleviation. It's an area that has been needing this for some time. And speaking as a Fijian, we all know, we've seen it in the media almost on a daily basis about the struggles, the challenges that our youths and our children face in this country because of the internet. At the outset, I wish to thank Save the Children Fiji for inviting me to be part of this very important event. The I Am Digital campaign is an important campaign for Fiji and the region, and I must congratulate Save the Children and Facebook for this initiative. Increased internet connectivity, the availability of mobile devices and online services, and access to information have no doubt revolutionized our ways of living here in Fiji, Pacific, globally. This technological revolution must walk hand in hand with the way that we parent our children and youths today. A lot of children and youths actually leave most of their waking hours on the World Wide Web, surfing through the internet, oblivious to the hidden dangers that lurk within and ill-equipped to deal with such dangers. Children and youths are often the first to use new social media and digital technology and are often the most vulnerable online, vulnerable to issues such as cyberbullying and exposure to inappropriate content. I personally believe that the approach that we must take in keeping our children safe on the internet is not only to block access to content, but also more importantly, to educate our children about the issues that we as parents try to prohibit them from accessing. In 2016, the National Coordinating Committee on Children had organized a children's symposium where a child-led manifesto formulated through the children's forums in 3 main divisions across the country was presented to stakeholders responsible for the protection of Fijian children. The manifesto contained 4 major areas that the children themselves came up with concerning their safety and security, which was safety in public spaces, safety in schools, safety in homes, and safety on the web. Undoubtedly, these areas cover the need for children to be treated with respect, dignity, love, and to feel safe physically, sexually, and mentally in these areas. And the value of considering these spaces for children's safety was highest because it was a call made by our children themselves. That initiative was led by the Save the Children Fiji, and I'm very pleased to see that today they have moved a step closer to the pledge in that manifesto. I'm certain that children asking for protection on the internet stem from their own experiences online. The fact that crimes against children on the internet are prevalent was reiterated by a recent case where sexually explicit video involving primary school students was shared amongst people online. While such reported cases are dealt with accordingly by authorities, it is a shared responsibility between parents, teachers, and the community to ensure our children are given the proper guidance and empowered to be responsible, to be safe online, to recognize online risks, and to report it to their parents, to their guardians, teachers, and law enforcement agencies, such as the police or the Online Safety Commissioner. Social media greatly influences the lives of our young people. According to studies of IT development in the Pacific, Facebook is the most used social media platform in Pacific Island countries. It is therefore a fitting initiative by the tech giant, which has partnered with Save the Children, to undertake this new online safety educational campaign, I Am Digital, targeting children and youths in the Pacific region. Partnerships such as these can go a long way in addressing critical national issues relating to safe and just societies. I'm told that Pacific youths have been at the forefront of shaping this campaign with focus group discussions being held in Fiji and Papua New Guinea. This is a testament to how children and youths can be leaders and agents of change when it comes to issues affecting them as young people. To reduce risks, parents can help their children set privacy controls on their devices and accounts to ensure their children's content is not shared with members of the public. Not only this, the role of parents in protecting their children on online platforms is quite significant. Parents should proactively discuss the types of content and information that is safe or acceptable to share, post, and view online. And for that to happen, we as parents must first educate ourselves. Our children and youth can access pornography, including violent pornography, before their first sexual experience. And this may be their only or primary source of information on sexuality and sexual relationships. This may influence behaviors as well as attitudes and norms. Comprehensive sexual education is vital, and this must start at home. It is imperative that parents take the charge in monitoring our children's access to the internet. Let's break the silence and talk about these issues openly with our children. Remove the stigmas that revolve around sex and sexual relationships. If we as parents cannot talk about these issues with our own children, they will revert to the internet to find out for themselves. And when they go to the internet, there are no firewalls there. They will be learning about things that we as parents wouldn't want them to be open to. Let's empower our own children from homes to know about these issues and to know how to deal and address it when they come across it on the internet. But we must also take the initiative to check children's internet surfing history frequently and consistently. Go a step further and search online for free solutions to filter what our children can access on the internet at home. Check the applications that they have on their phones. In a nutshell, let's take more parental responsibility in looking after our children and their welfare online. With those words, it's my pleasure to officially launch the Save the Children Facebook online safety educational campaign for Pacific Island countries. Congratulations, and I wish you all the very best in this endeavor. Vinaka.